Section 20.14, Safety and the Physiological Effects of Current. This is kind of a cool bonus section that is very real and applicable. So to reduce the danger inherent in using circuits, proper electrical grounding is necessary. What does this mean? Well, if you have a two-prong plug that plugs into a wall outlet, right, where it's connected to an AC generator. The AC generator is also connected to ground at some point through the middle one. Then the two prongs can pass to the heater, like on your dryer, right? So that's all well and good. Goes in one side, it heats the heating element, comes out the other side. But what happens if one of these wires gets a little loose and touches the metal casing of the dryer? Well, in that case, that wire becomes a live wire and the whole dryer becomes a live dryer. So if you happen to touch the dryer, now the current, instead of wanting to go back through the wire to the ground, is going to find a much more direct path through your hand and through your body, down through your legs to your feet, where your feet are in contact with the ground. This is very dangerous because having large currents pass through your heart can cause your heart to not beat in time, right? That's not a good thing. We don't want currents passing through and interfering with our heart unless it's controlled with an RC circuit in a pacemaker. So what do we do instead? Well, to be safe, instead of having this two-prong plug with some things that draw a large amount of current, we instead add a third prong to the bottom. And that third prong is a grounding one. So that third prong goes directly to ground, and it's connected to the casing so that if a loose wire touches the metal casing, it's going to have a more direct metal-to-metal connection cycling right to ground where it can disappear. And then you can touch the dryer and be totally safe. So that is why the three-prong plugs are a really good thing. And if you ever read the warnings, they tell you, don't modify it. If it's three prongs for a reason. So that if something goes wrong in the actual device, you don't get electrocuted, which is always a good thing. This brings us to the end of chapter 20. Thanks for sticking it out. It's been great.